you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I would love to have you subscribe and make sure you turn on your post notifications. That way you guys will get notified whenever I post new videos. I do post new videos every single week, and I'll also have my TikTok and Instagram linked down below as well. Okay, so I am very excited for this video. So I'm sure you guys saw by the title, we are talking about fragrance mists that smell like perfumes. Now, it's not to say that all of these are like dupes for other high-end perfumes, but I feel like if you're wearing them and someone were to ask like what you're wearing, they wouldn't expect you to be wearing a body mist. Like, it would smell more like a perfume. So all the ones I'm talking about today are very long lasting. For one, they're gonna last on your skin and your clothes. They have more of like a high-end kind of feel to them, and I have like a little mixture. Most of these are more like going out kind of date night fragrances, but I do have some that are more like daytime appropriate, a little bit more on the fresh side. So I have a little bit of a variety in here, but all these I absolutely love. I love sweet and gourmand scents, but I think other than that, my second favorite would probably be fragrance mists that smell like perfumes, and I narrowed it down to some of my favorites. I have 15 here to talk about. They are all from Bath & Body Works. I do want to do another version of Victoria's Secrets. Like, maybe I would include some from Pink, because I have a couple from Pink that smell like more high-end to me as well. Yeah, today we're just sticking with Bath & Body Works, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you want to smell good on a budget and you don't want to spend like hundreds of dollars on perfumes, because let's be real, some of us don't have that or just don't want to spend that kind of money on a perfume, you can still smell good for like under $10, because especially if you wait for a sale, you can always get these fragrance mists for like $6 or $7. And also, this is like my third time filming this video. I've had it planned for a while and I just keep putting it off, and I have other videos like pre-recorded, but I just really wanted to share this video with you all. And it's my first day filming again because I was sick for a little while, so that's kind of why I disappeared for a few days. But we are back. I have some videos coming that I think you all will really enjoy, and hopefully you enjoy this one as well. So that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I'm trying to decide where to start. I think I'm going to start with one of my newer favorites, and I think this one came out during the Body Care Day sale. I think it was like closer to the end of the year. To be honest, Body Care Day is like way more fun to me than semi-annual sale. Like, I feel like the deals are just way better. I never got a chance to actually upload my haul from the Body Care Day sale. So next time they have one, I will definitely stay more on top of it and share with you guys what I get. But from that sale, they came out with this collection, and I don't know what it was called. There were 3 scents. I actually have another one here to talk about. They were all kind of like cozy, kind of like cafe scents, and I just really enjoyed them all. So this one is a whipped rose latte. For one, this is one that I completely changed my mind about, because whenever I first got it, I was like, I don't know, like I just really didn't know how to feel about it, because it is like a rose scent, and I do like rose scents, but they're not like my top favorites. So this has notes of crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. You guys, when I tell you, this is so long lasting. Like, this smells like a perfume. I've actually heard a lot of people comparing this to Delina. It's one of the Delina flankers. I'm not sure exactly which one, but I've never tried it myself. I've heard from multiple other people that it is a dupe for that. So if that's true, that is amazing that you can find it in a fragrance mist for like under $20. So to describe this scent, it is a rose scent, but the cocoa flower and the whipped foam just really pull this all together, and I think it makes it more wearable for those of us who love like sweet and gourmand scents. It has this really nice creaminess to it. It's still very sweet in my opinion. Even though the rose note is like very prominent and you can smell like the rose petals, it's just still very sweet and creamy to me, and I just really been enjoying this one. It just smells very expensive. I sprayed this on one of my sweaters one day, and I could literally smell it days later, still on my sweater. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but I tend to go like nose blind to perfumes that I'm wearing for the day. Like, sometimes I feel like I can't really smell them on me, and then I'll have to like ask my boyfriend or my friend to see if they can like still smell it. But this is one of those scents that just randomly throughout the day I kept getting like whiffs of it, so I know it was actually really long lasting. I could probably smell it still like 5 or 6 hours later. I did layer it up with the lotion, which I usually do with any fragrance mist or perfume that I'm wearing. I like to pair it with the matching lotion or body cream. That also helps like layering your products. It's really going to help with the longevity. Your skin has to be hydrated. You definitely have to have some type of lotion. Even if it's not the matching lotion, just have something there for your fragrance to stick to, and that's really going to help it last longer on your skin. I did get a backup, luckily, of this mist, and this is one I can definitely see myself wearing throughout spring, because it is more of like a rosy scent, but it just has that like nice creamy touch to it. I don't know, it just makes me feel very cozy, so I'm really happy that I decided to give this one a second chance, because it has quickly become one of my new favorites. Okay, there are a couple in here that I was like debating whether or not to include them, just because I know a lot of people, of course, know about these. They are some of like the most popular scents from Bath and Body Works. But you know, you never know. There are some people who are like still just getting into it. So I wanted to share a couple of my other favorites. So this one is In the Stars. I mean, In the Stars is that girl. This scent smells so good, but it's also like so hard to describe. I kind of feel like it is more of like a unisex scent, but still like in a very feminine way, because to me it does have like a little bit of sweetness. I'm not sure exactly where it's coming from, but there's just some type of like slightly sweet note, but it still kind of smells a little bit like a cologne, not like your typical body mist at all. So this has notes of starflower, sandalwood musk, sugar tangelo, white argarwood, and radiant amber. You definitely get a lot of the amber and a lot of the sandalwood for sure. It is more like a musky scent, but really in the best way. I mean, I know so many people love this scent for a good reason, because it really does smell amazing. If you layer this with Ariana Grande's Cloud perfume, it will literally last on you for hours. So I did want to include this one. I have two others that are kind of similar to In the Stars. So if you already have the In the Stars and you already know you love that one, I do have a couple others that are similar to that you might enjoy also. So the first one I have to mention came out, I think it was for a fall collection, like early fall. And this is Ivory Cashmere. And I totally underestimated this scent. Like I kind of like looked over it. I really didn't think much about it. And then I came back and smelled it and I was like, wait, this kind of smells like In the Stars. Like it kind of has that similar vibe. This has notes of fresh lakeside air, silver musk, and white amber. So I'm guessing because of the amber and it's a little bit more musky is where it's kind of giving me that similar vibe to In the Stars. With that fresh lakeside air note, I'm usually not a fan of that, especially the way like Bath and Body Works does it. It kind of gives this like weird, like outdoorsy kind of smell to it. And to me, it has like this freshness to it, but I don't know, for some reason in this one, it really doesn't bother me. It's just more of like a fresh kind of like daytime version of In the Stars, I feel. It's almost like a little bit powdery also, but to me, this just smells so expensive. It definitely gives off that perfume vibe. It's also just a little bit more toned down compared to In the Stars, so that's why I think this is more of like the daytime version of that. Now, the next one I have, I guess, is more like another nighttime scent, and this is Starlit Night. This is another scent that came out, I think it was also for the Body Care Day sale. So this came out more towards the end of the year. Again, this is one that really didn't get much hype. I really didn't hear many people talk about it, but there were people that were also comparing it to In the Stars, and I totally agree. So this has notes of snowberry, midnight iris, and sensual argarwood. So you have some similar notes from In the Stars. So while this is more like still like a nighttime scent, this is kind of like the fruitier version of In the Stars. Like think of In the Stars, but with this added kind of like iced berry note to it. And I do like my berry scents. Once you spray this, you're just like hit in the face with berries, which, you know, I'm not mad at, because I do have a lot of other berry scents also, so this makes it really great for layering with. And it is more of like a deep berry scent, so I feel like you could wear this one at night. You probably get away with wearing this one during the day as well, since it is a little bit more like on the fruity side. But I just wanted to mention all those together since they all are kind of like similar. I really want to do a video of like fragrance mist or in perfumes with like a similar vibe, because I have a lot of fragrance mists and perfumes in my collection that are similar but have their differences, so they're all kind of like in the same family. So if you guys would be interested in seeing a video like that, let me know. That way I can put it all together, because I do have quite a few scents in my collection that are like that. Okay, so this next one is a scent that I really enjoyed kind of whenever I was first starting my collection, and I kind of felt like a lot of people weren't really enjoying this scent, but lately it's been getting some more attention. I think it's just one of those scents where you either really like it or you don't at all, because it can lean a little bit more on the mature side since it is more of like a floral scent, but to me it smells really, really good. So I don't mean that in a bad way, but the scent I'm talking about is Dahlia, and I've seen this compared multiple times to the Good Girl perfume, like the original one. I don't have that one, but I do have the Supreme, and I've actually layered them both together, and I really like the combination, so I can definitely see like the similarities between the two. And this has notes of velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. I loved the whipped tonka bean note in there, and also praline. That's one of my favorite notes. So this has like a little bit of like sweetness. It's almost like a little bit like creamy to me, kind of the same way to me at least as whipped rose latte. How this one has that like creamy kind of whipped foam note, like this kind of has a similar scent to that. Like they don't smell alike at all, because this is more like a rose scent, but that creamy note that I get from here is the same type of like creamy note that I'm finding in this fragrance. I mean, this just smells like a perfume. It is more like on the floral side. I've probably worn this one during the day, but It kind of reminds me of like a date night scent. Like it is a little bit more of like a deep kind of sexy scent, which I really enjoy. So this is going to be for those of you who are not into these sweet gourmands, you don't like fruity sweet scents, you want something that's going to smell a little bit more expensive, then Dahlia is your girl, because people are not going to be thinking you have a fragrance mist whenever you have this on. Okay, let's switch it up a little bit and something a little bit more daytime appropriate. This is something that's a little bit more like on the fresh side, like more like a fresh floral. Be really great for spring and summer. So this is Coastal Hydrangeas. I'm not sure when this collection first came out, but I'm pretty sure they brought it back for the semi-annual sale last year. I'm pretty sure this has like a crisp apple note and hydrangeas and type of like ocean air or like ocean mist. I forgot all the notes to this, but to me, this is like beachy, but still floral. It's not beachy in a way to where like it's like super salty, because there's some sense it's like too much like salt water. It's like a little bit too like aquatic and salty. I don't really like scents like that, so I really enjoy the like more like fresh florals mixed in there. It's like a very light scent, but it's still like very long lasting as well. And to me, this just smells like a perfume, like maybe a perfume that you would find from like Marc Jacobs or something like that, because it is a little bit more like on the floral side. And this is going to be one that if you're going out to the beach, if you're laying out by the pool, doing anything outside really, this is the type of scent you want to reach for. It's going to have you smelling like very fresh. It's very light, very airy, like it's nothing too heavy, and it's just honestly going to have you smelling so good. And like I'm just imagining you're out to eat like at a nice restaurant, outside, maybe like a rooftop, or you're out like at a nice outdoor mall shopping, like walking around. This is the type of scent I think you would throw on. It just feels like so effortless, but you're also going to like smell so good. Like, you know those people that just like always look pulled together and they smell so good? Like it's nothing ever like too strong or too sweet. It almost kind of seems like they just like naturally smell that way. That is what this is giving me. However, I will say this is going to be for those of you who like floral scents. If you don't, I don't know if this would be like the safest blind buy, but if you're into like the light, fresh, airy florals, then I think you would really enjoy this fragrance. Okay, next we have to talk about is another scent that actually smells like a high-end perfume, and this is Fairy Tale. I believe this came out, was it last fall? Whenever I felt this for the first time, I was like this is a body mist? Like this does not smell like your regular body mist. And this actually smells a lot like the YSL, is it Leap? I'm not sure how to say that perfume. I do actually have it, and I like to layer them together. I'll wear the body cream in Fairy Tale and layer it with the perfume. Or if I just don't feel like using up my perfume because it is like more expensive, I'll just wear this and it smells literally just as good. So this has notes of pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. You guys, this is like, think of like the YSL perfume if you smell that one, which is like a little bit more of like a pomegranate note. It's like slightly sweeter, just like a little bit brighter, because to me the pomegranate note really stands out in this one. But the combination of all these notes, it just smells so expensive. Like it literally smells like the YSL perfume, which is pretty expensive. So that is amazing. And this one really performs like a perfume as well. Like you will literally smell this on yourself for hours, especially if you layer with the body cream. Like that is all you'll need right there. That will literally stick to your skin like glue, and you're going to be selling that. People are going to smell it on you as well, because I feel like this is one that actually like projects, and it's going to get you those compliments. It smells expensive. The fact that this is literally just a body mist blows my mind. I don't know how Bath & Body Works does it. So if you've been eyeing that YSL perfume, but you know, you don't like the price, then check out Fairy Tale. Okay, so this next one is another really popular scent. Like I feel like I hold this one up and you guys, you already know. I mean, you already know. This is Into the Night. This is like one of the top scents, I think, from Bath & Body Works. I don't see them getting rid of this anytime soon, because I know a lot of people, myself included, really enjoy this one. It's just like a super sexy like date night, nighttime scent. My boyfriend really loves this one as well. It's one of his favorite scents for me to wear, so I do end up pulling this one out a lot. This has notes of raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, creamy patchouli, and mocha musk. The mocha in there, I feel like you can kind of smell it, because it's kind of giving that like YSL black opium vibe, but not really. And the deep raspberry note in there, I think, is just like the little cherry on top. It smells so good. It's a very musky though. It's a very deep scent. It's not the scent that I would put on, you know, middle of the day to go to brunch or have breakfast, something like that. It's definitely giving more like night vibes. I mean, as you can tell by the packaging and the name, it just screams like going out. I actually really like the packaging. And I really also like layering this with Tease Candy Noir from Victoria's Secret. That perfume with this mist is literally a match made in heaven. Like, they were created for each other. It smells so amazing together. I included it in one of my fragrance layering videos, but I just had to mention it since we're talking about Into the Night. That is literally one of my favorite combos ever. I definitely recommend trying it out. But yeah, Into the Night, it's a classic, and I will probably always love that scent. Now, this next one is like an oldie but a goodie, and this still smells really good in my opinion. I don't know exactly how long this has been out, but it is now a retired scent, and it's also very similar to another high-end perfume. So this is Sensual Amber. This is actually very similar to Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb perfume. I do have that perfume. I've smelled them side by side. I wouldn't say they're like exact dupes, but they're pretty close, and they would layer really well together. Like, if you do have that perfume, you can just get the body cream to this, layer them together, and it's literally gonna smell so good. This has notes of golden amber, wild berries, orange flower, lotus petals, and creamy sandalwood. So overall, this is like a very sweet floral scent. It's almost like a little bit more on the powdery side. Like, I don't know if it's like musky or powdery, not in a bad way, so hopefully that doesn't scare anyone off. I do like musky powdery scents, so that personally doesn't bother me. But there is some like powdery note that I'm getting from this one, and I mean, I think if you like the smell of Flower Bomb, you will more than likely enjoy this one. And I think to me this is like a very underrated scent. I've heard like other people comparing this to Flower Bomb as well, but other than that, like, I really don't hear many people talk about this one, and I actually think it smells really good. It's more like a sweet floral scent, but one that you would wear at night, like on a date, something like that, because it does smell expensive, since, you know, it does smell like an actual high-end perfume. I don't even know what to say about this one, and I almost like didn't want to mention it because I feel like I've mentioned it multiple times in like multiple recent videos. It somehow makes its way into every video, but it really does smell like a perfume, so I knew I had to include it in this one as well. And this is the new Pure Wonder from Bath & Body Works. I did not think I would like this scent as much as I do, but it honestly, it just smells so good. Like, if you guys maybe tried it the first time, I would suggest maybe going and giving it a second chance, because you never know. I mean, I'm like that with a lot of scents also. Like, I smell things I'm not really crazy about, and I'll go and revisit, and I'm like, oh my god, that actually smells like really good. Or vice versa. There are things that I think I love, and then I'll go back and smell it, and I'm like, no, just no. But this is one that I'm very happy I gave a second chance, and I mean, just even look at the packaging. Like, this whole collection was so pretty. It has notes of iced rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber. We're seeing a lot of amber notes in my fragrances that I really enjoy, so clearly I enjoy an amber note. I don't know exactly what warm white amber is, but from what I'm smelling in here, it smells really good. I also really like jasmine notes in fragrances, and the iced rosé, it just makes it a little bit more bubbly and bright. You get that a lot there in the opening, and to me this is just super feminine. It's like light, kind of girly girl fragrance, but I also feel like it just smells like very grown. Like, it has like this very like powerful feminine energy scent. It just smells so good. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about this one because I have mentioned it a lot. It's a scent you can honestly throw on. Whoa. You can honestly just throw it on, wear it to work, go out to brunch, wear it out to eat, I don't know, pretty much any time of day, and you're gonna be good to go. I would suggest layering this one with the body cream though, because it is a little bit more like on the lighter side. Even though it does smell more like a perfume, it's not quite as long lasting as some of the others that I'm mentioning. But if you layer it up with the body cream, you'll be smelling it on yourself for hours. Like I mentioned earlier with the whipped rose latte, there were a couple other scents from that same collection. So the other one that I wanted to mention is a vanilla mocha cream. This is actually a repackage. They came out with this scent a couple years ago, but it was called Vanilla Mocha Cafe, but they are the exact same notes. It smells the exact same. So unfortunately, this one's no longer available either, since it was part of the Body Care Day sale at the end of last year, but you can probably easily still find it online, like at places like Mercari, eBay, sometimes maybe like Poshmark. Sometimes they sell fragrance mist on there also. But this is a really great layering fragrance. If you like more like the coffee scents, if you like creamy vanillas, like mocha scents, then this is a really good one to layer along with some of those other perfumes, body mist, or like lotions that you might have in your collection. It has notes of cozy cappuccino, vanilla orchid, and white tonka bean. Y'all, this smells so good. I love this scent so much. So happy they decided to come back with it. It literally smells like a cappuccino, which some people might be turned off by, like, why do you want to smell like coffee? But this is like coffee done in a very wearable way. It's nothing like too heavy. You're not smelling like straight up like bitter, strong black coffee. It definitely has like a creaminess to it. Imagine like more like a coffee you would get at Starbucks, like one that has like sweet syrups mixed in there with like the vanilla, sweet cream, cold foam on top, like a very like milky, sweet, creamy scent. And that to me just makes it 10 times better because I don't really like super strong coffee scents, especially in fragrances. I can deal with it like in body washes or like other body care products, but in perfumes, when I am going for more like the coffee like scents, I like it to be a little bit more on the sweeter side. I just love the creaminess that this one has, and also the vanilla note in there. It just makes it a little bit sweeter. And although this is more like maybe like a fall kind of like wintry scent, more appropriate for like colder weather, I know in some other places, you guys, it's still colder wherever you live, so you can still get away with wearing something like this. And you can always just like layer this one with something else, like if you have like another vanilla perfume, maybe even vanilla bourbon from Mix Bar. This to me just kind of gives off like a perfume vibe. Like it just doesn't smell like your regular body mist. It has like this more like expensive smell to it, which I really like. So it's a very like cozy, warm scent if you're staying in, kind of cuddling up on the couch, watching a movie, or just kind of like maybe going to like a coffee shop, maybe like grabbing some drinks at night. That is when I would pull something like this out. And you can even actually layer it with Into the Night, since it does have that mocha musk note in there. So these two actually layer really well together. I've paired the body cream of this one with Into the Night, and I really like that combination also. All right, we're getting closer to the end here. This is another really popular scent, but this is like one of the strongest body mists that Bath & Body Works has, and this is You're the One. I mean, just look at this bottle. It is so beautiful. I love the all red. It just screams like strong woman. Like this is such like a powerful feminine scent. This has notes of white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. This is very heavy on the rose, but like in the best way possible somehow, because like I said, I'm not crazy about rose scents, but this one I do actually really enjoy. It's a little bit more like on the powdery side, very heavy on the florals, and that drop of strawberry nectar is just that. Like it's literally just like a little like drop of strawberry. It's nothing too heavy. It's not like a fruity floral by any means. You almost like can't smell it in there, but there's something like a little bit sweet, which I'm assuming is coming from the strawberry nectar. And this just smells expensive. It's super long lasting as well. This is perfect for date night. I wouldn't go too crazy with this one, like overspraying. I mean, you do want to like get a few sprays in because it is a body mist, but especially if you're layering this with the body cream, like girl, it is a very like strong scent, so take it easy with this one. I'm all for overspraying. I do several sprays of this one, but you really don't need much. People are going to smell it on you. I feel like it's a scent that really projects well as well. And again, it's going to get you those compliments. You're going to be smelling good for literally hours and hours. Another like more like fresh kind of like floral scent. This one I think, I don't know when exactly it came out, but it came out sometime last year. And this is a Magnolia Charm. And this has notes of dewy pear blossom, bloomy magnolia, and fresh cedar. So I do get a lot of the fresh cedar. It's a little bit more like on the woody side, but it's still like a lighter scent. And I kind of get the vibe of like almost like clean laundry. Like it's very like a fresh and clean scent. It's giving borderline dryer sheets, like fresh laundry, dryer sheets. I don't know what exactly is in there that's kind of giving it that scent, but I'm definitely getting like hints of like almost dryer sheets. A very like fresh scent, very clean, very like woody as well. And this is another one of those just like effortless scents. Like if you just throw this on, like you're just gonna smell good. This smells like rich in my opinion. Like it's giving rich vibes. I'm just imagining the girls that somehow look so put together with like Lulu leggings on and like a slick bun. That's just what this smells like to me. I don't know why. I'm trying to compare it to like other like designer perfumes, but I'm really not sure. But either way, this does smell very expensive to me. It doesn't smell like your typical body mist, which I really enjoy. So if you like something a little bit more on the fresh side, a little bit more like fresh, clean, kind of floral scent, this is also a really good scent to wear during spring as well. Okay, and the last two that I have are actually both from the same collection, and I feel like one is like the daytime version and the other is the night. So we'll go ahead and start off with the daytime version, and this is Twinkling Nights. So even though it's called Twinkling Nights, it still smells more like a daytime perfume to me, and I actually just talked about this. I included it in my most complimented fragrance mist video. So in case you guys missed that, I'll have it linked up here for you guys to check out. But this has notes of frosted jasmine petals, whipped vanilla, and mandarin blossom. First of all, this is more like a floral scent, but still like a little bit sweet. I mean, it just smells expensive. I know I'm saying that about a lot of these, but that's why they smell more like perfumes, because they're not going to smell like your typical like fruity, like sweet you know, fragrance mist, which I do love those as well. Like I have so many of those. You know, sometimes you want to smell like a little bit more like put together, kind of like you have something like really expensive on, and this is that. It's really great for layering with as well. It has this really pretty like light like whipped vanilla note in there, and I just can't get enough of it. So I think this is a really good one if you're like not really into florals but you do like vanilla scents. This is like a good kind of like transition scent to kind of try out more floral scents that is more like on the sweeter side. And the last one that I have is from the same collection. This is Little Black Party Dress. This I think has come out, I don't know, maybe like a couple times, but these came out together for the semi-annual sale. I think it was last summer. This is actually another scent that's a dupe basically for another high-end perfume, at least from what I've heard. I know Natalie Grace has mentioned that a couple times on her channel. Freaking love her. I love her recommendations, her videos. If you guys are not already, definitely go subscribe to her, show her some love. She was literally one of the first people I watched here on YouTube whenever I was trying to start my collection, and she's literally like the sweetest, prettiest person ever, so definitely go check her out. Okay, sorry, I had to go grab the lotion because the fragrance notes are not on the back of this one, but I'm pretty sure she said it was similar to the original Jimmy Choo, like Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo. I can't remember exactly, but either way, this smells really good, and it literally smells like a high-end perfume. So this has notes of frosted nectarine, black peony, and white patchouli. The patchouli note in there, like, it stands out. Like, you can smell the patchouli in there, but I still feel like it's a lighter, more wearable patchouli scent. Like, it's nothing too strong and overpowering. Sometimes in perfumes, they can just be like a little bit too strong and they completely like take over the fragrance. Like, although it's in there, I still like don't mind it. It's nothing too much. And also the frosted nectarine just makes it like a little bit brighter. I wouldn't say this is like a fruity scent. I can't really smell the nectarine too much. I'm getting a more so of the peony and the patchouli. You guys hear that? I swear there's always literally something going on outside on the street that I live in. There's always people working on their yard, or trucks working on the road. But anyways, we are almost done, so we're just gonna get through this video. So this is like you're going out to celebrate. I mean, it's literally one of those scents that you would throw on whenever you're wearing like an all black outfit, like a little black dress. The name is very fitting for this one, and this is actually pretty strong for a fragrance mist as well. So yeah, really enjoyed this one. I like both of these. I think between the two, I probably lean a little bit more towards Twinkling Night just because it's a little bit on the lighter side, and I love that vanilla note in there. But those are all of my fragrance mist that I have today. I'm sure there are many others in my collection, but these are the ones that kind of stood out to me in the moment that I personally really enjoy. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you would like to see a part 2 to this of more of the Victoria's Secret scents that smell a little bit more expensive, kind of like a perfume, then just let me know and I can definitely do that video for you. If you have any scents in your collection, like fragrance mist from either Bath & Body Works or Victoria's Secret that just have you smelling expensive, let me know what your favorites are, the ones that you like to wear whenever you're going out for a date, something like that. I just want to know what your favorites are to kind of give me some more ideas as well. And of course, if you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps on my channel and helps on my videos, so I really appreciate whenever you guys do that. And if you guys have not already, I would love to have you subscribe. Make sure you turn on the post notification bell. That way you guys will get notified whenever I do post new videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!